2025 Best NFL Overall Players. Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen lead top 10 rankings. We've officially made it to single digits, with the 2025 NFL season just 9 days away. Ahead of Week 1, the Fox Sports NFL staff is ranking their top 10 players at select positions. Their top 3 players are quarterbacks, for the second consecutive year, but there is a ton of movement throughout this list. That said, here are their top 10 overall players. 1. Lamar Jackson, QB, Baltimore Ravens. Ben Arthur. Jackson is still getting better as a passer, and that's a scary thought for opposing defenses considering he may already be the most talented player in the league. The two-time NFL MVP surpassed 4,000 passing yards for the first time last season, and he's just as dynamic of a runner as he was at the start of his career. He has been great in the playoffs as of late, too. It's just that his team hasn't helped him get over the hump to reach a Super Bowl. 2024 rank, 5th plus 4. 2. Josh Allen, QB, Buffalo Bills. Henry McKenna. He's the reigning league MVP, has the strongest arm in the league, and might just be the most improved NFL prospect in history. There's so much to love about Allen's game, from his powerful running to his creative playmaking as a passer to his gotta-win-it mentality. His only problem is Mahomes in the playoffs. 2024 rank, 4th minus 2. 3. Patrick Mahomes, QB, Kansas City Chiefs. McKenna. When you win 2 of the past 3 Super Bowls, you're clearly one of the league's best players. Statistically, it wasn't always pretty last year, but Mahomes and the Chiefs somehow finished atop their division and conference. This year, Kansas City's roster might be even better built to support Mahomes. It's strange to think he might have a bounce-back year in 2025 when his down years included a Super Bowl berth, but that's the truth. 4. Myles Garrett, DE, Cleveland Browns. Greg Auman. Will Garrett end up as the next Joe Thomas with a Hall of Fame career spent without any real playoff experience in Cleveland? Garrett has had at least 14 sacks in 4 consecutive years, is already at 102.5 sacks for his career, and his new 4-year, $160 million contract has him locked up through the 2030 season. Only 2 players in NFL history have more than 160 sacks, and he has a real shot at joining that group. Even 10 sacks a year through the end of his current contract would do that. Garrett has 6 Pro Bowls and 4 first-team All-Pro nods in his 8 seasons under his belt, but will he ever see a conference championship game? 2024 rank, 2nd minus 2. 5. Saquon Barkley, RB, Philadelphia Eagles. Ralph Vacchiano. Put the NFL's best running back behind the NFL's best offensive line, and you get exactly what you'd expect. Barkley's remarkable 2024 season, which included 2,005 rushing yards, a ridiculous 125.3 yards per game, and 13 touchdowns in 16 games. That included 11 games in which he rushed for 100-plus yards, and 1 in which he hit a whopping 255. He added 3 more 100-plus yard games in the playoffs, including 205 in the divisional round. It was wild, and as long as Barkley is healthy this year, he'll likely be just as dangerous. The one thing to worry about is that he ran the ball 436 times in 20 games last season and touched the ball 482 times. That beats his career high by more than 100 touches. At 28, that's a lot of contact for even his body to take. 6. Justin Jefferson, WR, Minnesota Vikings. Carmen Vitale. Nothing needs to be said about the former Offensive Player of the Year. Jefferson is widely acclaimed as one of, if not the best, receivers in the league. His only real competition is his former LSU teammate Chase. Minnesota's offense is significantly altered when Jettas isn't on the field, which is the mark of a true impact player. 2024 rank, 8th plus 6. 7. Ja'Marr Chase, WR, Cincinnati Bengals. Auman. The debate about who's the NFL's best receiver was split evenly by our 6-writer panel between Chase and Minnesota's Justin Jefferson. But it's Chase who's coming off a Triple Crown season, leading the league with 127 catches, 1,708 receiving yards, and 17 touchdowns. He's still only 25, with 4 Pro Bowls in 4 years in Cincinnati. It's hard to imagine him and Burrow having a better connection than they had in 2024, and just to match last year's production seems like an impossible challenge. Not many offenses will throw the ball more than the Bengals will, and that will always start with Chase. One real shot at history for Chase in 2025. Only 2 NFL receivers have caught 30-plus touchdowns over back-to-back seasons, Jerry Rice and Randy Moss. Chase only needs 13 this year to join them, though Rice's 2-year record of 37 touchdowns in 1986-87 is probably safe. 2024 rank, unranked. 8. Joe Burrow, QB, Cincinnati Bengals Almond. Burrow had a prolific 2024 season, the best for a quarterback who didn't make the playoffs. He led the league in passing yards, 4,918, passing touchdowns, 43, passing attempts and completions. There are just 3 instances in NFL history in which a quarterback has thrown 650-plus passes and still completed 70% or better. Burrow last year and Drew Brees twice before that. If Cincinnati's defense isn't remarkably better, Burrow's 2025 will be more of the same, throwing a ton to try and keep up with high-scoring opponents. His stats throwing to wideouts Ja'Marr Chase and T. Higgins will be gaudy again. But if Burrow can't find his way into the playoffs, he's missed a chance to keep himself among the elite challengers to Patrick Mahomes in the AFC QB hierarchy. 2024 rank, unranked. 9. Tristan Wirfs, T. Tampa Bay Buccaneers Almond. As a rookie, Wirfs protected Tom Brady and won a Super Bowl. He's the only player to earn first-team All-Pro honors at both left and right tackle, and he was briefly the highest-paid offensive lineman in NFL history. Wirfs is athletic enough to jump out of swimming pools and dominant enough to earn Pro Football Focus 2024 Best Pass Blocker Award. Can the NFL's new Protector of the Year award, given to the league's top offensive lineman, be far off in Wirfs' future? He'll likely miss the start of 2025 recovering from knee surgery, but if the Bucs make any kind of sustained playoff run in January, he'll be out in front. 2024 rank, unranked. 10. Pat Surtain II, CB, Denver Broncos McKenna. To open the 2024 season, Surtain went up against DK Metcalf, George Pickens, and Mike Evans from weeks 1 to 3. Those 3 receivers combined for 7 catches for 75 yards. That is just plain nasty. There were some tough outings, though, but Surtain finished the season allowing just 40 catches on 55 targets for 396 yards for 2 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. That's about as dominant as a guy can be in today's pass-happy NFL.